Alright guys, welcome back to D93 Tech. Now this is my first type of video like this. Usually I just do the quick little shorts or a quick little RGB demo as I did with the 903 Max. But this video I want to do a quick little overview. Now, I've taken the motherboard out of the box already because I'm not sure how the sound of the static bag is going to come through or anything like that, so I wanted to avoid that altogether. So what we've got here is the TUF Gaming B650M plus Wi-Fi motherboard. Is for the AM5 chipset. We're just going to set that aside there, but this is what you're coming here for. So this is the motherboard here, and as you can see, it's a super nice, clean, but just overall wicked looking motherboard. If you're doing a black build, this would look amazing. If you're doing a black build with some RGB like I'm going to be doing, this is going to look amazing as well too. You've got massive VRM here, absolutely huge, but it's going to be great for cooling. You're going to be able to go anything from like a 7600 all the way up to a 7800 X3D, and this board's going to be no problem whatsoever for it. With a B650M or micro ATX form factor, you can still put this into an ATX build like I'm going to be doing with my H6 Flow. All you're really doing is you're shortening the board, you're losing a few things and a few features, but if you're like me and you're just looking to build just a good old gaming PC, you're not going to really miss anything, especially in my case, or this is my first build ever. So, as you can see, you've got 4 RAM slots here, 2 SSD spots here. Now I don't have my screwdriver with me, so I can't take them out, but these are obviously the heat sinks for it. Spot for your little graphics card here. Obviously then where your CPU is going to go here. Nothing too crazy. And I'll bring it a little closer. As you can see, all your standard ports, everything like that, nothing crazy. Now this board, let me just make sure quick. Alright, so this board has 2 5-volt RGB headers, or ports, however you want to call it. Now, really quickly, you're going to notice that my video compared to others, I'm not going to be super technical. I'm going to be the average stuff that the most average PC builders and PC enthusiasts are going to care about. Yeah, I could sit here and give you a long list of technically this, power phases, all this other stuff, but really what you're going to be wanting to know is what kind of CPUs can this board run? Will this work for my build? Price-wise, it's going to work for pretty well anybody's build. If you go with anything much cheaper than this, even at the regular MSRP Canadian of $260, $270, give or take, because we know the markets fluctuate, you're not going to have as good VRM cooling, so you might not be able to go up to a 7800 X3D or higher. Again, too, now keep in mind the new gen AMD CPUs will work in this, obviously with a BIOS update. Me, I'm just going to go with the 7600. I don't need anything crazy. I'm literally just going to be gaming. I like to do a little 1440p gaming, so this board's going to be absolutely perfect for it. Now, really quickly, we'll go over the back I/O here. Try to get that close. You've got multiple USB plugins here. Where your Wi-Fi antenna goes through, which is obviously right here. Got your BIOS flashback. You've got the LAN plug-in here as well too, and you've got just one Type-C port. But again, too, chances are your PC case is gonna have Type-C plug-in. If not, you need more than one here. You can always buy a cheap little splitter off Amazon for probably $10. Be able to help you out any way you need there. Yeah, overall, this board looks amazing. The price is right. Again, too, the price I paid, $175 Canadian, so I'm not quite sure that would work out to American, maybe $140. It's an absolute steal. I will say this, Marketplace and eBay can be your best friend with building a PC. You can get, just like I did, brand new, in-box, sealed. The guy who had this even sent me the full receipt, so that was all right too. Obviously, buyer beware. There's going to be some scammers out there, but as long as you check do a little research on the person selling it, make sure they've sold tons of stuff, make sure they seem reputable. I think you're going to be all right. And even if you just pay the regular MSRP by buying it from a store for 270 bucks Canadian, or whatever that would be, 220, 230 US dollars, I think this is a great board. It's definitely affordable. It's one of those things, just like a PSU, you don't want to cheap out on. If you're going to build a PC and you're starting over, maybe you're upgrading, starting off with a good power supply and a good motherboard is what you need to do, because this is going to help you future proof as much as possible. This, I could go up to a 7800X3D or the newest king of CPUs that AMD is going to be releasing, and be totally fine with this thing, obviously with a sufficient cooler. Now, if you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comments below. I will get back to you. If I don't know the answer, I will find the answer. I'm not saying I'm a know-it-all. I've never built a PC before. This is my first time building a PC. So I'm kind of learning as I go through Reddit, through YouTube, through channels like this, where you can figure things out, get a little information, be well informed for that time. When you go to make the purchase and buy parts and build your PC, you're not going to go into it and be scared. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, any recommendations. I'm here to hear everything. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you later.